The winter solstice, occurring around December 21st in the Northern Hemisphere and June 21st in the Southern Hemisphere, marks the shortest day and longest night of the year. This astronomical event has captivated humanity for millennia, giving rise to rich cultural traditions and rituals. The pagan winter solstice holds a prominent place in history as a time of reflection, celebration, and hope. This blog post explores the history of the pagan winter solstice and its enduring legacy across both hemispheres. The astronomical significance of the winter solstice. The winter solstice occurs when one of the Earth's poles has its maximum tilt away from the sun. This results in the shortest daylight and the longest night of the year. For ancient peoples, this time was significant for its immediate impact on daily life and its symbolic meanings. Early observances of the winter solstice. The importance of the winter solstice can be traced back to prehistoric times. Archaeological evidence suggests that many ancient structures were aligned with the solstices. Stonehenge in England and Newgrange in Ireland are notable examples of the Northern Hemisphere, while Southern Hemisphere cultures mark this significant time differently. Stonehenge, a monument to the solstice. Stonehenge, a prehistoric monument in Wiltshire, England, is one of the most famous ancient sites associated with the solstice. The arrangement of its massive stones is aligned with the sunrise of the winter solstice, suggesting that it was used to mark this critical time of year. It is believed that people gathered at Stonehenge to celebrate the return of longer days, signifying hope and renewal. Newgrange, a passage tomb with astronomical precision. Newgrange, a prehistoric monument in County Meath, Ireland, is another remarkable example. Built around 3200 BCE, this ancient passage tomb is aligned with the rising sun on the winter solstice. Sunlight illuminates the inner chamber for a few days around the solstice, creating a spectacular display. This phenomenon underscores the sophisticated understanding of astronomy possessed by ancient peoples. Pagan traditions and the winter solstice. Paganism, encompassing a variety of pre-Christian religions, placed great importance on the natural cycles of the earth. The winter solstice was a pivotal time for many pagan cultures, symbolizing the death and rebirth of the sun. Various rituals and celebrations emerged to honour this event, Yule, the Norse celebration. One of the most well-known pagan winter solstice celebrations is Yule, originating from the Norse traditions of Scandinavia. Yule was a festival lasting several days, filled with feasting, drinking, and merriment. The Yule log, a significant element of the celebration, was burned in the hearth as a symbol of warmth and light. The ashes from the Yule log were often kept as a talisman for good luck. Yule also involves honouring the gods, particularly Odin, who was believed to lead the wild hunt during this time. This mystical event, featuring a ghostly procession through the sky, was both awe-inspiring and fearsome, highlighting the dual nature of the solstice as a time of both endings and new beginnings. Saturnalia, the Roman festival. In ancient Rome, the winter solstice was celebrated with Saturnalia, a festival dedicated to Saturn, the god of agriculture and time. Saturnalia, held from December 17th to December 23rd, was characterised by public feasts, gift-giving, and a temporary reversal of social roles. Enslaved people were granted temporary freedom and masters served meals to their servants. Saturnalia was a time of joy and liberation, reflecting the hope and renewal of the winter solstice. The gift-giving tradition during Saturnalia has influenced modern Christmas customs, solstice celebrations in the Southern Hemisphere. While many of the well-documented solstice traditions come from the Northern Hemisphere, The Southern Hemisphere also has its ways of marking the winter solstice, which occurs in June. Inti Raymi, the Incan festival of the sun. Inti Raymi, or the Festival of the Sun, is a traditional celebration that originated with the Inca Empire in present-day Peru. Held on June 24th, around the Southern Hemisphere's winter solstice, this festival honours Inti, the sun god. The Inca believed that the solstice was a time to pray for the sun's return, ensuring the land's fertility and the people's well-being. Inti Raymi involved elaborate ceremonies, including dances, sacrifices, and processions. Though suppressed during the Spanish conquest, the festival has been revived in modern times and is celebrated with great enthusiasm in Cusco, the former capital of the Inca Empire. The integration of solstice traditions into Christianity. As Christianity spread throughout Europe, many pagan solstice traditions were incorporated into Christian celebrations. The most notable example is Christmas, which was established on December the 25th, close to the winter solstice. This date was chosen to coincide with pagan festivals, making it easier for converts to adopt the new religion. The birth of Jesus and the sun. The association of Jesus with the sun is a theme that resonates with the symbolism of the winter solstice. Early Christians saw Jesus as the light of the world, a metaphor that paralleled the rebirth of the sun. This connection helped integrate pagan solstice traditions into Christian practices, blending the old with the new. Modern celebrations of the winter solstice today. The winter solstice continues to be celebrated in various ways worldwide. While the significance of the solstice has evolved, many of the ancient traditions persist. Neo-paganism and the solstice. Neo-pagan communities, such as Wiccans and Druids, have revived many of the old solstice traditions. Yule is celebrated with rituals that honour the natural cycles and the rebirth of the sun. These modern pagans gather to light candles, exchange gifts, and share festive meals, echoing the customs of their ancestors. Global recognition of the solstice. Beyond neo-paganism, the winter solstice is recognised by people of various backgrounds. Festivals, public gatherings, and cultural events are held in many countries to mark the solstice. For example, in the United Kingdom, people gather at Stonehenge to witness the solstice sunrise, continuing a tradition that dates back thousands of years. In Cusco, Peru, Inti Raymi draws locals and tourists alike to celebrate the return of the sun. The pagan winter solstice has a rich history, tradition, and a tapestry of symbolism, from the ancient observances at Stonehenge and Newgrange to the vibrant festivals of Yule and Saturnalia in the Northern Hemisphere and Inti Raymi in the Southern Hemisphere. The solstice has been a time of profound significance for countless cultures. Even as the world has changed, the essence of the winter solstice endures, reminding us of the enduring human connection to the cycles of nature and the hope that comes with the return of the light. As we celebrate the solstice today, we are part of a tradition that spans millennia, a testament to the enduring power of this ancient event.